I believe we are all one. I believe we all came from the same source, and I believe we are all connected. We all have the knowledge, experience, and wisdom to know this, but the challenge is realizing this and then acting on it. We've all had our share of challenges and struggles in life, and all of this experience can be used to help other people. In fact, in a way, it makes us experts in everything we've accomplished so far. That's one of the main reasons we're here, to help others. We're not here just for us. We're here to experience life's ups and downs, and by helping others grow and learn ourselves. Perhaps Muhammad Ali said it best when he said, "Service to others is the rent we pay for our room here on earth." My story began after going through a very difficult divorce, losing my father to lung cancer, and shortly after, losing my mother to the same horrible disease. Losing my faithful dog Kayla, who followed me to every couch I was allowed to crash on and every basement I was allowed to sleep in. Going from a six-figure income to $10.50 an hour, washing cars at a local dealership, and getting fired from that job for taking just 4 days off for my mother's funeral. Standing by and watching helplessly as my car drove away as it was being repossessed, and finally having to declare personal bankruptcy. I was broke, scared, and alone. I had no one else to turn to, and the cavalry certainly wasn't coming. So if I wanted to stay in this world and make something of myself, I had to do it. No one else could walk my path, no matter how painful it had become. I knew the answer lay deep somewhere inside me, so I went deep into self-discovery. Who was this Arend guy anyway? Why was he even here? These are the types of questions we ask ourselves when we hit rock bottom and start to feel all is lost. I started to read every spiritual guide and self-help book I could get my hands on, and I started meditation practice as well. Then I met Travis. I was out for my usual morning walk, and as I rounded the corner, I saw something lying in a lump at the side of the road. As I approached it, I realized it was a human being. In fact, it was a young man. I walked up to him to see he had no shoes, he had no socks, his shirt was untucked, and his pants were undone. In other words, he was a complete mess. I shook him to try to wake him, and he slowly started to come back to life. "Are you okay? Are you okay?" What? Was basically all he could muster. He was obviously very disoriented and still recovering from whatever he had been into the night before. I found out his name was Travis, and he lived on the opposite side of town. Apparently, he was partying with friends and set out on his own to try and walk home. I asked him if he had a cell phone. He didn't. And normally I never took my phone with me on my morning walks, but for some reason today, I did. So I decided to call him a cab. "You got any money, Travis?" "No, man, I can't even find my wallet." Whoa, wow. Well, I opened my wallet and I found that I had a $20 bill, which was unusual because I didn't have much money and didn't carry much. So I called the cab company, and that was exactly what they said it would cost to get him home. I gave Travis my money, and as I did, he just looked up at me in disbelief, as if he had never been treated with this much kindness before. He started thanking me profusely, and I just told him, "It's okay, man. I've been down before too, and everything would be okay." As I turned and walked away, I started to feel this incredible wave of love just pouring over my body. I started to cry uncontrollably. I mean, I was bawling, tears just running down my face. I was so overcome by this sense of joy that I had helped this young man, that I was able to show such unconditional love to a complete and total stranger, someone I would have previously just walked on by. It just came out. It wasn't calculated at all. It was just so natural, like it was meant to be. I knew then that this is what I had to do with the rest of my life. Service to others. Muhammad was right. So I began a journey. I began a journey to find out how I could help others. Then I realized, who the heck am I to help others unless I could help myself first? If I could change my life, rise up from this terrible physical, emotional, and financial place I'd gotten myself into, perhaps then and only then could I help others do the same. You see, I believe we are all destined for greatness. We are all here to serve others, and we are all connected. And by practicing a few simple principles, my life began to change. I started to meet the people I needed to meet. I got the steady job I needed. I got into the relationships that called to me to help me learn and grow. I believed in me again and my passion to help others. The universe began to help me in ways that I previously thought was impossible. I couldn't believe what was happening. I went from broke, bankrupt, and confused to financially secure, successful, and living in the waterfront home of my dreams in just 2 short years. I still can't believe so much has happened in just 2 years. But I believed it was possible to use our thoughts to bring about massive change. And I believe you can do it too. Because not only do I believe in me, I believe in you. So now my job is to help you. And you've probably never been told the truth about how the universe actually works. But once you know it, life gradually becomes easier. And above all, has the one thing we all seek: clarity. To see clearly who we truly are, why we are here, and how to discover your true purpose in life. How many of you out there think that life's just not fair? I know there are many of you, because I used to be one as well. Well, let me tell you folks, you're absolutely right. Life isn't fair. In fact, the cards are overwhelmingly stacked in your favor. The entire universe is on your side. You are at least 1,000 times more likely to succeed than you are to fail. So my job now is to show you how to build something you never thought possible. To help you realize that all you ever needed is already there inside you. I already believe in you. My job now is to show you the truth and help you believe in yourself.